Welcome to Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel. I'm just gonna do a little quick little update again on where things are at. And yes, as you can tell, we had a storm come through and dump some more white shit on us. It was worse than what you see now, so it has started to melt and will continue to melt until it's gone. Yeah, that's one nice thing about April storms like that is that it doesn't stay for very long. But the only negative is, as you can tell here, maybe you can tell. Yeah, you can tell here. Doing that. That even when you're as careful as I am with getting it moved and not trying to get dirt or gravel or anything like that mixed in with it, it can still happen. So that is a huge negative of a spring storm like this, is that if it's so thick, or so high that you can't drive through it and have to move it, then you have to be so careful how you set your bucket or snowplow or whatever it is you use to make sure that dirt or gravel doesn't get mixed in. And like I just said, it can still happen even when you have a careful guy like myself doing it. But yeah, but now on the farming side of things, the equipment that we use for spring field work jobs is all pretty well done, except for a few minor things that have to wait to be done until you're ready to actually go out and use it. Whether it's because, well, various reasons, like I'm thinking the soybean planter, that being a wing-fold unit, right where those wings fold, there's a grease zerk on both of them that I was not able to get the grease gun on when I did the video on that. And so I'll have to unfold that planter to get those two zerks done, along with 4 of the row units. I'll be able to safely grease those once the planter is unfolded. And another disadvantage of a spring storm again is that even just me walking along here, I'm slipping a little bit, getting down to the bottom here. And then another unfortunate thing about a spring storm now is, a case like this where, for the most part, the river levels have gone down quite a bit, or at least the Crow River had, or at least the Crow River did, which, there we go, which runs along the west side of the farm property here. There's a good shot of the flowing water that's actually in the river banks. So and so that, now where I was going is with another reason that spring storms are unfortunate is because, you know, when all this melts, it'll have to be taken away by the rivers, and if there's too much, then that will cause the rivers to rise again, and flood into areas like that where, you know, that were flooded already from the initial melting of, you know, storms that we got in, well, it was mostly February in Minnesota here, but any storms that come over the winter is, you know, that all melts, and then that's how the initial flooding happens. And there is a chance that, you know, that you know, just this one storm that we got could cause rivers to flood over their banks again and mess everyone up even more than the storm itself already did. So it will definitely be sometime after Easter, I would say, before anyone in Minnesota is able to do field work, which is a shame in a sense, you know, especially with, you know, with oats and wheat, small grains, and hay getting planted. Now would definitely be about the time that would happen. And in fact, now is also about the time where corn planting normally begins, and obviously we're not able to do any of that right now. Yeah, I did get most of the seed delivered about 9 days ago now, and I'm waiting on one more shipment for myself. But otherwise the seeds all. Otherwise, I did get seed delivered here about 9 days ago for both myself and a couple of customers of mine. Yeah, I did order a little more for myself. That's coming from a different company than who I sell for, that I haven't gotten yet. And what do you guys think is gonna go inside this building here? you're willing to guess, and any guesses you might have can go in the comment section below. And then when it gets, and then if and when it gets executed, I'll include it in a later video. So yeah, I am leaning towards starting to get the hay equipment ready as a way to stay productive while I'm waiting for conditions to be right to get going on field work, which I'm sure you guys would all like to see videos of that. And again, I'll touch on this. These two minivans have been previously discussed over on Demolition Derby for Life. So yeah, feel free to check out that channel as well. If you guys like seeing Demolition Derby, then you'll definitely like what you see on that channel. So be sure to check that out. Demolition Derby for Life. You know, me and him have become friends in a short amount of time. So yeah, I help him out with his channel as much as I can, and he's certainly been as supportive as he can be with my channel here. Yeah, his channel, you'll see anything from actual Demolition Derby heats that happen to building updates. You know, he certainly posted update videos on vehicles that he's built as he does different things to them. And maybe we'll start including my vehicles. You know, maybe do update videos on my vehicles for that channel. You know, see once how all that works out as far as being able to execute that. But now, as far as the motorsports aspect of this channel, I think I have 2 more videos from the last snowcross event that I recorded, and then that'll be it for as far as snowcross goes for a while now. Yeah, we did find a couple of races at the end of April that I'm gonna look into a little more and try to get up to them, and now get those recorded for you guys to watch at home. One is a autocross, and then the other one is or autocross race. Then the other one is a motocross race. You know, so like I say, I will certainly try to get to those races and get them all recorded so that you guys can watch them. And then I found a tractor pull at the end of May that I did not know about previously. So I'll try to get up to that as well and get that recorded. And then June is supposed to be a little more active now. From what I've seen, there's, you know, tractor pulling going on there and during that month. And then I just recently saw where there's another autocross race at the end of June that that one's a, you know, might be a ways to drive, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to that or not. Yeah, I know there are, you know, I know there are other dirt track type races, you know, throughout the summer. Anyway, if I do find out about races or tractor pulls, and I'm able to get to them and record them, then I certainly will. Oh, and a little heads up, I just found out about this today because of somebody that I know, that supposedly in the state of Minnesota there was a new law passed on, or that took effect on January 1st of 2019, that farmers that have farm income make up less than 50% of their total are not tax exempt. You know, which I personally say it's bogus. You know, that they should have never, that should have never got changed. That anyone with farm income should be able to be exempt from sales tax on farm equipment. I have no idea what would have prompted them to make a change like that. You know, saying that your farm income needs to be 50% or more of your total in order to not be charged sales tax. But hopefully that gets repealed and it's back to, and then goes back to anyone with farm income can not have to pay tax. Because a lot of the smaller operations are finding themselves needing to work off the farm so that they can continue supporting their farm operations. And it's a shame that, you know, senators and governors and House representatives, you know, and don't realize that, but yeah, they're certainly trying to make a little money, you know, even with small acreage, whether it's, you know, whether it's somebody that's content with only having a few acres where they sell stuff off of, you know, like, you know, like, you know, or somebody might have like 50 acres that they make hay and sell the hay off of, you know, to have farm income, or sell a corn or a bean crop every year to have farm income. And there's those that are content doing that and working off the place, or else you have somebody like myself who would like to run more acres and therefore generate more farm income, but cannot find the land to do it. You know, and that's certainly a shame, where somebody would push to have a law like that passed, which basically is a way of weeding the small guy out, you could say. You know, whereas somebody with 1,000 or more acres would easily remain exempt from paying sales tax on equipment that's used for farming purposes. But like I say, hopefully somebody wakes up about that, and then that gets reversed, and, you know, goes back to, you know, where whoever has farm income and fills out the proper paperwork and can get exempt from sales tax. That's the way it was until this year, and that's the way it really should be. So, but yeah. Meanwhile, just a heads up, you know, that you may get charged sales tax on farm equipment if your farm income makes up less than 50% of your total. So, but yeah, you know, the only reason I found out about that is because somebody that I've known for a couple years or so now recently purchased a piece of equipment that is strictly used for farm purposes, and he does have farm income, but yet he had to pay sales tax, and that does not sound right at all to me. So, like I said, hopefully that gets changed. You know, goes back to how it was before January 1st. So, and I want to emphasize again, you know, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button. My first objective is to get up to 1,000 subscriptions. You know, and right now I have a long ways. There's a long ways to go before this channel gets there. So yeah, tell your friends about it. You know, anybody that you run into, you know, just be sure to tell them about this channel and tell them to look for it, and then you can create an account for free, and then subscriptions are also free, so it does not cost a penny to do that. So yeah, if you don't already have an account, be sure to create one. And then when you do, look for this channel and click the subscribe button. Then you can start helping me get to 1,000 subscriptions by doing that. And then you can also click the bell icon to get a notification when I post a new video. But before you're allowed to activate that bell, you have to first have an account, and then second, click the subscribe button. You know, then once those two things happen, then you can click the bell icon, and then you'll get a notification whenever I post a new video. So again, if you guys haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. I certainly appreciate those of you that have subscribed already. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. So with that, thank you guys for watching my videos. I certainly appreciate it. Be sure to hit the like button, and be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you later.